Right guys, welcome back to the workshop. So something a little bit different for you today. Mark over at Dainer has set a rubbish wood challenge 2021. Challenge is make something out of what would usually be rubbish wood. Well, I got a whole garden full of rubbish wood, so I'm going to see if I can cobble something together quickly. The video is supposed to be released this weekend, today and tomorrow, so I'm pushing it a little bit close to the wire, but still got time, so let's see what I come up with. So, rubbish wood. Check, check, check. Oh, and we mustn't forget the most important item we need, a square, because everyone knows we need to check square. So all this wood was rubbish wood that either I would have thrown away or someone else has thrown away. The plywood is the notches I cut out of my recent mitre station build. The OSB is off the doors of my old mitre cabinet, and the sapele, or possibly mahogany, was rescued by me from a skip. So definitely all counts as rubbish wood. So the first thing I'm actually doing is cutting all the pieces down to the same thickness. So with all the pieces roughly cut down to their required lengths, I can slap some glue on and start gluing it all together. Don't forget to check square, check square. Then I chuck on a load of clamps and sling it in a plywood sandwich to keep it nice and flat. Time to let it dry while I have a coffee. So with the glue dried, or so I thought, I could remove the clamps and give it all a sand. And this is where I come across my first mistake. Not good. Obviously the OSB's been sat in my garden in the great British weather and is slightly damp, and I did think I might have a few problems. The plywood's all stuck together and the sapele, but the OSB, the glue just wouldn't stick.
These aren't dry at all, are they?
Not wanting to give up on the project, I broke out the heat gun and proceeded to dry it out as best I could, and then I could try again to glue it up.
So it looks like the glue's dried this time, which is good. So I finished sanding them, and then I can chop them down. I'm not measuring them, I'm just making sure they're, well, square. Then I can start cutting the sapele down, mitering the corners, and adding that as trim on the outside of the coaster. So to stick the outer trim on, I'm using a combination of normal wood glue and some Starbond CA glue along with the spray activator. This stuff is absolutely brilliant. Right, trim's now done, and I can give it a final sand before using my trim router to round over all the edges on both sides. Then one final hand sand just to smooth up the trim, and then it's time to fill some small voids using the normal trick of wood glue and some sawdust, and then I just basically work it into a paste and rub that into the joints, and then I can sand that down and start to add the finish. I love the way the grain pops when you add the finish. I have to say, not wanting to blow my own trumpet, but these look amazing. Wow. So that's it, guys, done. That is my entry to the Rubbish Wood Challenge 21. Well, thanks for the challenge, mate. I've now got somewhere to put my drinks at least. It always amazes me just what can be achieved with a few rubbish bits of wood that you'd normally throw away. I really like them, and now I've got somewhere to put my drinks in the workshop, so bonus. Anyway, if you like what you see, don't forget to comment, share, smash the like button. If you're new here and you're not yet subscribed, then why not consider becoming a subscriber? And if you tap the little bell icon, you'll be notified of all my future uploads. So till the next video, stay safe and you'll see me in the next one. Cheers for watching, guys.